Alright, we are up. Alright, I'll introduce. Hello everyone, welcome to Inters Racing League Round 2 of pre-season testing. I'm joined here with Chill Pill. Tonight we've got Singapore and Japan. One-shot qualifying and 35% races. And here we go, Chill Pill. Yeah, 100%. Obviously, as you said just before, Yussuf Goat and Apollo Pepsi will definitely be up there. But Mertz as well, our Tier 2 driver, will be looking to fight it out with the letter P. Mertz told me personally that he really wants to make the letter P his rival. So we'll see how well he does tonight against letter P. Yeah, definitely so. Where is he now? He's still holding up top 4, but as you can see, they're still fighting over position back there. Hello, Devastator. How are you, mate? Oh, letter P now moves up into third. It's pretty hard to commentate one-shot qualifying, eh? Lots of position changes. You've got Sam RR23, the team principal of Red Bull. He's also going to be looking to make his mark tonight amongst the grid. He finished P5 last night at Belgium, so we'll see how well he does. As across the line, Yussuf Goat goes on to pole, Apollo Pepsi second, SSR Williams third, letter P by under a tenth edges out Mertz, who are supposedly going to be rivals this season. So already we might be seeing a first glimpse of a championship battle for Tier 2 down there, but that's your grid order tonight. Oh dear, Mike. That's your grid order for tonight's race here in Singapore. 35%. You got Yussuf on pole, Apollo second, SSR Williams, then P, then Mert, eBay Boy in 6th, Battlecat 7th, 8th is Quiet Cake, Sam in 10th, Shaden, Swiss Lord, Ghost Rider, Jasif, PRL Junk Dog, Junkyard Dog, Fat Eagle, Domwar, and JTE Cali rounds off the grid with a disqualification from quali. Yeah. Will Sheldon says he's half spun a couple times. And something odds on Sam spinning. Yeah, we'll call him that. We've obviously seen Apollo Pepsi in other fellow leagues like VSC, and he's really made a mark, so he's definitely got the pace. He's also a fellow commentator, was commentating last night, so wish him all the best. Yussuf Goat won last night's pre-season race around Belgium, so he'll be looking to further extend his name on the board for Inters and make a hot topic for team principals to fight over. Well, they're side by side on the grid, I believe. So I believe... well, turn 1, I think, simply just because P's ahead, I'm going to say... I believe P will be on the inside line, so I'll put my money on P just to lead out of turn 1. But we'll see how things go as the drivers are waiting and anticipating the grid start. We're ready for 5 red lights. Never mind, it's a formation lap. Well... Yussuf Goat leads us on the way, and is just like last night, is treating the outlap like an absolute qualifying lap, already on the board, even using his hot lap mode to get ahead of everyone. So, I mean, if there was a rule about 10 car lengths on the F1 24 game, I think Apollo and everyone else would be in a whole lot of trouble because of how fast Yussuf is going. It's just absolutely smashing around the track. But, I mean, yeah. Yeah, we'll see how how well the tyre wear bodes around here. Obviously, only one being on the soft, Sheldon the only one on the hard tyres as well. We've got 2 soft runners. We've got Donmore obviously starting at the back. May as well start on softs just to try and move yourself up and gain track position. But yeah, a bit of a surprise to see Mertz there. But look, he wants to take a risk. He's gonna. We saw how well Yusuf did last night on his soft tyres. He took a bit of a risk. Everyone was on mediums but him. He took a risk and, well, it paid off with a victory. So if Mertz does his soft strategy and keeps within a DRS train, or and keeps very close to the cars ahead and lets them just drag him along, I don't think he's got too much to worry about, as Yusuf is rounding the final corner to line up along his grid spot of pole position. Oh, there goes Apollo! Oh, Apollo is spun! Oh, and I think he's made contact. No, he's been disqualified. Oh, and we've got more cars! What on earth is going back here? Yusuf screwed up his pole start. Ooh, we've got Apollo Pepsi though, angled towards Yusuf Goat, who is well off his line. Apollo absolutely nailed that, well in front of the yellow line. Junkyard Dog's been disqualified. We've got a crash at the back. We've got a RB of... who is this guy? P? Quiet Cake. Okay, Quiet Cake finally lines up on his grid spot. And we're ready to go for 5 red lights. Yusuf starts on pole. And the sound's gone. And away we go. A fantastic start from Apollo Pepsi. Side by side into turn 1. He's already got the edge. Into the lead. 3 wide at the back. Apollo leads into turn 1. Then Yusuf Goat in third. All the way at the back. Drama happening along the back. We've got a few position losses. SSR Williams drops a position to Letter P. Letter P with a fantastic start. Edging over Mertz. Mertz trying to go round the outside. Side by side he goes. Putting SSR Williams. And we've got a spinning Quiet Cake all the way at the back. He looks to have kept it out of the wall though, Chill Pill, and somehow survives to see another day with no damage. But side by side with Yusuf Goat. Yusuf Goat locking up goes Apollo Pepsi. Switching back goes Yusuf Goat, trying to go around the outside. Not the best line to go out there, but Apollo Pepsi, Chill Pill, looks to be struggling despite taking over the lead into turn 1. Oh, and Mertz has spun it! Oh, and it's a huge crash, and an Alpine, I think it was eBay Boy, just hit him. Does he have damage? Yes. Oh, and there goes the Ferrari. Battle Cat goes off. Team principal of Ferrari. And Fat Eagle also all the way at the back. What's happened here? Yeah, very close between those two. He takes a wide line, exiting the final corner, using his ERS to try and keep in touch with Raw Dogger. Amazing name. Raw Dogger in 12th, so it's definitely all over the back of him. Closest battle is definitely these two at the moment, as we've got Yusuf with DRS. Switches around the outside, all of his ERS, tries to go around the outside. Apollo Pepsi gives him absolutely none of it, pushes him wide off the track. Apollo holds onto the lead, saving his battery. He's got lots of power to use with his battery. Yusuf staying in medium, getting ready to use as much as he possibly can. But yeah, Yusuf already trying to make his mark and say, I'm still here. Letter P though, up in 3rd place. Not losing any ground despite the 2 leaders. Sure, they went side by side, but they didn't really battle too hard there. Mertz obviously with his spin has lost 3 and a bit seconds, and luckily he's on the soft tires. We'll see if he's able to gain any more time back, as I'll need to switch the gap to interval, and then I've got a better idea of what's happening. Indeed, so as we've got at the back, we've got Junkyard trying to make a mark as he's switching down the inside. Is he going to make a move? No, he doesn't. Thinks better of it, but locking up goes Raw Dogger again into the penultimate corner, heading into the final corner. Raw Dogger stays ahead as the two leaders of Yusuf and Pepsi still separated by under a second. Letter P is now is still in it. SSR Williams is in it. We've got yellow flags somewhere around the track. It's down into turn one. I think it's another situation with the Ferrari. Not sure what's happened, but oh no, we've had yellow flags somewhere. But this time, Yusuf Goat staying tucked in behind, thinking better just to save his ERS rather than push after Pepsi straight away. There's still a long 19 laps to go to the end of this race. Letter P slowly dropping back. We'll see if he wants to stay as close as he can. SSR Williams has kept ahead of Mertz. Mertz definitely not making the most of the soft tyres. Perhaps they've already even started to go off. Chilpill, have you had much experience around the Singapore track with soft tyres? Oh, we've got Raw Dog! Oh, Domois saw it, just caught him. Wheel spin over the hairpin and smashes into the wall, loses his front wing end plate, but lives to fight another day. Still at the back, Raw Dogger and PRL Dog. PRL Dog was amazing in the AlphaTauri last night, looking to make a mark, uses its ERS side by side into the penultimate corner they go. PRL with the inside line takes the position from him and looks to be up into 13th place. Hopefully he can close the gap to Domois up ahead. And well, these lads, Chilpill, seriously need to stop fighting as much as they can and focus on trying to catch the lead group up ahead. But look at that gap all the way from Sam and eBay Boy. Already nearly 5 seconds separate Sam. Indeed, so we saw the top four absolutely break away last night. I was in that battle, so I just want to say. But the top four last night break away from the rest of the field, and as things stand here tonight, the top four once again breaking away from the rest of the field. Mertz, you can see he's really trying to push, using as much battery as he can, but the soft tyres are done, as you say, Chilpill. Looks to not be able to close that gap. He might be in a world of his own tonight, but considering once the safety car, sorry, not safety car, considering once pit stops arrive, he will probably go for the undercut. But how early do you think he will be going onto what I would assume is probably the medium tyres to the end of the race, Chilpill? Indeed, sorry, I'm just getting a message that they can't hear you. Maybe that might be an error on my part, I'm not too sure. Let's see what I can quickly do. Alright, just say something now. Just say hello and we'll see. Alright, can anyone hear Chilpill now, please? We'll see what they say, but no, they still can't hear you. Anyways, I'll take it away for now while Chilpill fixes his audio issues. Apollo still leads from Yusuf, who's being very patient with his ERS usage, not staying in none, I've noticed. Lack of usage of the non-ERS mode. Yusuf still stays tucked in behind. Letter P, though, Division 2 driver next season, looking to make his mark, perhaps even a Division 1 driver for this season. He's definitely keeping up close with the leaders and keeping a decent amount of battery, so smart usage of the battery by Yusuf, by Letter P, as well as we've got Mertz is spun! No! He's still waiting to reverse. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Oh, as he almost smashes it into the wall, but... Oh, what a shame. Mertz is saying I hate... Oh, it's a VSC! Well, I'm sure Mertz definitely wanted a safety car situation. It's Quiet Cake, actually, DNFs. It doesn't seem like he did it in pit lane, so he's definitely binned it somewhere on the track, so... Not sure what's happened there. I'm gonna ask again, guys. Can we hear Chilpill now? So Chilpill just talk for like 5 seconds. That you're fine. Must be like a Discord switching over kind of thing. They're all saying nope for the time being. As Apollo Pepsi calls it early, comes into the pit, definitely going to go into those hard times. Oh! And he's just thrown away the race win. Apollo Pepsi, a mute in Discord, forget to do it all the time. Typical rush vlog. Okay. Says VSC, but the safety car. Oh! Oh, it is a full course caution. Oh. Well, that's just saved Mertz race. As JT Cali leads the Grand Prix and Yusuf. Oh, mate. What? No, but it looks like SSR Williams jumped Letter P in the pit stop, so that I'll say our Division 2 drivers, I think SSR Williams is Div 1. I believe. I'm not too sure. I think he's even a reserve. I'm not fully sure. But Letter P, our Division 2 driver, and SSR Williams now, I would say, are generally the favourites to win this race. Who's good at 10 second? Right, you keep commentating. I'll just see if I can hear you on the stream. Chill if you just want to talk, and I'll see if I can hear you. Nope. I have no idea what is going on here. Possibly some, who said it in chat? Jeremon says, unmute in Discord, I forget to do it all the time. But you aren't muted. You are currently on Discord itself, right? You're not on PlayStation? Yeah. Like you haven't switched over to the PlayStation call, have you? Not that... I don't think so. But, I mean, give it a shot. See if you can switch to just Discord. And we'll test it there. If you can't do it, well, I don't know what to do. Oh, and we've got Jesus spun around under safety car. More position losses as Mertz tries to sneak a position ahead, but gets blocked. As Apollo Pepsi has to serve his 10-second time penalty in the pits and has set him all the way down to last place, just ahead of Fat Eagle, who might come out just behind him. But Chilpill will give you a test now. Can hear him very faint. People are saying that they can hear you, but your volume's low. Possibly. I mean, I'll turn you up manually. Use the volume. Okay. Apparently Wayne can hear him faintly. Maybe Chilpil needs to increase voice settings. Okay. Just say hello, hi, and see if people can hear you. No, I still can't hear you on the stream. What? No. Well, luckily there's a safety car for now, so we'll try and sort whatever I can. Maybe after the Alright, talk to me now. Alright. Alright. Just talk now then. No. Chilpil isn't even there. How do we know he's even co-coms and this guy isn't just losing it? Yeah, I'm not losing it, Jeremon. But alright, I won't hold you. I won't hold you here if you might as well just, because obviously they can't hear you. But I'll let you decide what you want to do, but with Broseph or someone could come in here and try and help. But anyways, we've got JT Cali still leading into turn 1, struggling out of the first corner. Yusuf on those fresh hard tyres all over the back of him, looking to make that mark straight away. SSR Williams watching closely behind him in third place. JT still leads into turn number 4. Leading out of turn 4 onto the DRS straight with no DRS at the moment. Yusuf already takes over the lead. SSR Williams already making a move. Is Letter P going to make any sort of mark now? He's going down the inside. Ooh, but JT shoves him out wide. I mean, cuts him off early, and eBay Boy snatches the position and takes over 4th place. eBay Boy, who was 3 seconds back before the safety car, now finds himself in 4th place and possibly fighting over the lead of the race. SSR Williams still within a second of Yusuf. That's all he needs to do for the first out, for the first safety car lap, but Yusuf is seriously pushing it out there at the moment, isn't he? Oh wait. Yeah, I keep forgetting. Anyways, we've got moves from Apollo Pepsi, our previous race leader, making a move on team principal of Battlecat. He's not a team principal at the moment, is Apollo Pepsi, so he'll be looking to possibly even get a seat with the Ferrari drivers. Amazing exit coming out of that corner, switches into the penultimate corner ahead of Raw Dogger, who PRL Junkyard Dog, oh, is down the inside, he goes. Fantastic send from Raw Dogger, fantastically clean. Struggling goes Mertz. He loses a position to Raw Dogger again. Oh, he squeezes down the inside. Side by side, they go across the finish line. Apollo Pepsi well ahead of this battle now. Mertz has to think wisely and tucks in behind, but Raw Dogger struggling out of turn 1 into turns 2 and 3. But Apollo Pepsi making a move. He's chasing down the Ferrari of Swiss Lord. As we come onto DRS straight, DRS is now enabled. SSR Williams has dropped it as we see a little lag spike. Swiss Lord has lost connection, has out of the session. Chilpil, if you're there, if you can try and add Swiss Lord and try and get him into the lobby, please. Raw Dogger loses a position to Mertz. Battlecat still all over the back of him. PRL Junkyard Dog, fantastic racing going over the back with the 2 Mercedes and Ferrari and Ferrari powered Haas car, as well as Raw Dogger and the McLaren. Fantastic racing going on ahead here, but Letter P still all over the back of Sam R, as I didn't really notice this. eBay Boy already made a move on JT Cal. We've got yellow flags at the back. It's a crash. Williams with damage. Raw Dogger again. Oh, and into the fence goes Ghost Rider. Not good. Oh, almost a dangerous rejoin as he gets a 10-second time penalty for severe collision. And Mertz is out of the race. Yeah, he was saying he wants to make a mark against Letter P, and as things stand, Letter P already has got 1-0 against him. Pretty unfortunate there for him, Chilpil, but I'm not even sure if they can hear you, but I'll still make conversation. But yeah, Yusuf has absolutely legged it. Lots of battery in hand. Has made his mark over SSR Williams. Doesn't have Apollo Pepsi to hold him down up in the lead. So Apollo Pepsi moving now up into 7th place, chasing down Letter P. Once he gets into that top group, he'll only be about 9 seconds back as Letter P makes a move on Sam RR. He makes a mistake, does Sam, and Letter P absolutely capitalizes on the move. He's now going to be chasing after JT Cali, who's 2.5 seconds back from eBay. Boy, the penalty for Sam, not Sam, it was Ghost Rider. It's a 10-second penalty as he drifts around that corner in fashionable style. Keeps it out of the barrier, and that's all we love to see another day. Meanwhile, back to the leader. Yeah. Indeed so, he'll be hoping to not have a safety car. It took him about 3 laps to get that 3-second gap, so he's definitely got the pace. As Letter P makes a move, never mind, JT Cali finally calls it quits. And all for nothing as he gets a 10-second stop-go penalty, or sorry, 10-second speeding in pit lane penalty, and that's just made his race go from what was probably a genius strategy once the safety car comes out. Couldn't wait out any longer, could he? Chill Pill gets that 10-second penalty and now is at the back of the field. As you said, Yusuf got that 3.3 second lead. Letter P and Sam are fighting over position. Missing this battle. Oh, watch onto this. I didn't even just realize this. Apollo Pepsi is now in 4th place, about 9 seconds away from Yusuf. All hope is not lost for Apollo Pepsi. He's going to be wanting to make his mark tonight, he said, and he's definitely pushing along as we've got Mertz, our driver who DNF'd. Mertz, how are you, mate? I think this might be a me problem, lads, where I don't know why, but it can't, no one else can hear you guys, it's only me. Yeah, so Mertz, I can't hear what you're saying. I need to figure out quickly what to do while there's not many much battles going on at the moment. I know. I think it might be a me thing, to be honest. Resume. Alright, anyways, as we come back, Battlecat has a 3-second time penalty. He's being hounded by Raw Dogger up along the straight. Sorry, Battlecat is hounding PRL Junkyard Dog up along the straight of DRS as he's all over the back of him. Goes into neutral for a moment, does Battlecat, but lives to see another day. Very odd gear placement, obviously just a mistake there, but as you can see, Apollo Pepsi is on a mission. Gap now down to 8 seconds from 9.5. He is flying over these last 2 laps as he's chasing down eBay Boy. He's now within DRS gap. As Yusuf Goat has extended his lead to another, to a whopping 5.3 seconds, almost double his 3-second time penalty. Apollo Pepsi within that gap. We've got Battlecat chasing down PRL Junkyard Dog. Is he going to make a move here? It'll be wise not to make a move here and just catch the DRS. He's looking to sneak up the inside, but PRL Dog backs him up heavily into the penultimate corner. He's using absolute no ERS. He's using it waiting to fight with his ERS along the straight as Apollo Pepsi, you wouldn't expect to believe this, but is now making a move up to 3rd place. Into P3 he goes. Apollo Pepsi, that's your man, up into 3rd place ahead of eBay Boy, and now he can focus on chasing down the race leaders. As I'll switch to this chat. Okay, I'll see if anyone can hear.
Should be fine now.
Hopefully.
Okay, yeah, alright, now everyone can hear you that we've switched to PlayStation.
Oh, beautiful. Finally, I can actually do my job.
There we go. Wayne says yes, giving us a green call.
Finally.
Now we can get back to it, and Chilpill, just tell me where you want, who you want me to camera over. I'll let you commentate because you haven't had your fair share yet.
Oh, yeah, well, okay, let's go with eBay Boy, who is currently within DRS range of Apollo Pepsi, who is looking to obviously catch up to the leading pair of SSR William and Yusuf Goat after suffering that, what was it, 10-second time penalty?
Yes, it was, not Yusuf Goat, it was Apollo Pepsi that suffered the 10-second time penalty, yeah. But now finds himself in 3rd as SSR. We've given him the commentator's curse. He's got a 3-second time penalty.
Oh, no.
But yes, back to your battle of eBay Boy. He's just dropped out of his second as letter P.
Yeah, he has. Second now, 1.5 seconds. He obviously wouldn't be getting DRS on this straight, but let's just have a look at the tyres for a second, because I'm not too sure what everyone's on. Okay, so it's the 2 front runners on the mediums, on the hards, and then Apollo Pepsi on those mediums. Of course, he's going to try and claw back the gap that he lost through that 10-second penalty. So I definitely will say with 6 laps left to go, eyes should be on Apollo Pepsi trying to fight for at least, trying to fight for the win, to be honest. If he can close that gap.
Yes, he can. Look, the gap is only 7 seconds now. He is on an absolute flyer. Is Apollo Pepsi. He's got the battery, he's got the talent, but will it be enough to close within 3 seconds of Yusuf Goat? He's going to be wanting to use SSR Williams on the next lap. If he gets the move done on lap 18, I believe he's definitely well within a shot to win this race. He just needs to close the gap down. He might even get it done this lap, actually.
Possibly down that straight in sector.
Indeed so. Definitely he'll want to use him as a slingshot to Yusuf, because then it's just a free road to just chase down 3 seconds. He's definitely the fastest man on the track. He's shown his talent in other leagues like BSC. We know how quick he is. But can he take it to Yusuf Goat? He's got the 3-second time penalty. He's going to be struggling to hold on.
Yeah, just missing DRS there, but identical battery levels really. Just SSR William with slightly more, but nothing in it really. Apollo now within DRS range, only 8/10 separating SSR William and Apollo Pepsi. Yeah, this should be 5 laps left. Can Apollo close that gap to P1? We'll see.
We'll see, but moving down for the battle for 9th, Battlecat is all over the back of PRL Junkyard Dog, and I'll tell you what, PRL Junkyard Dog, despite not having DRS for so long, leading this train, he was at last place at one point. He did a fantastic job in last night's preseason racer in Belgium. Oh, he loses the tanks up. I've given him the commentator's curse. As
no.
Battle Cat makes the move down the inside. Junkyard Dog's having none of it. He's losing his ERS, but things none the wiser. Stays behind. But Battle Cat, I'll tell you what, he's been all over the back of him for laps on end. Finally gets the move done, and already is definitely legging it away. PRL Junkyard Dog, though, has 100% battery to use, so definitely out of the entire field, he's definitely been one of the best drivers I've seen in terms of battery usage. Tonight against other drivers, I can't commentate over this guy, mate. I say one good thing about him, he locks up or screws up, so I'll let him run his own race.
Apollo Pepsi. Sorry, Jacket. Apollo Pepsi down the main
you take over there.
He's got DRS. He's going to be burning the battery. Can he get this over safe? Down into turn, or whatever the fuck it is, I'm not too sure, but he's too far back. Just manages to keep that 3/10. Oh, he's locked the wrist there. Oh, scary moment for him there, as of course the medium tyres are less durable than the hards. Of course, he will be suffering worse tyre degradation than the front runners ahead. So who knows? Maybe this isn't as close as we thought it was.
Indeed so. We thought it... Oh, God, he's absolutely throwing everything into every corner around the Marina Bay Sands. Does Apollo Pepsi. He's absolutely throwing everything he can. But I really said, as before, I said lap 18, I thought is the lap to get the move done on SSR Williams. I feel like he's lost a decent chunk of time by staying back here for another lap, Chill Bill.
Yes, non-identical fuel levels, as SSR Williams is burning only down to 15%, so he needs to watch.
We've got a spinner. We've got a spinning McLaren. He's reversing onto the track. Oh, and carnage at the back. We've got a Ferrari Devastator rides up the arse of Joseph. Oh, switching around the outside. Is he going to make the move down the inside? Fantastic stuff. Puts him under loads of pressure, but the move isn't just complete yet. We've still got 2 more DRS straights. Hang on to this battle, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, switching now to Apollo Pepsi. He finally makes the move into second place.
Oh, it goes wide.
It goes wide, though. Is he going to relinquish the position? He doesn't do so as the switchback occurs from SSR Williams. Can he get the move? The traction just not there. But as you see, though, 7.5 seconds. That's race done for Apollo Pepsi. I think he's lost too much time with that battle there. Unfortunate. But amazing stuff there. But we'll switch back to the battle for Joseph and Swiss Lord. Perfect timing as they come up along the DRS straight. Swiss Lord on the inside makes a move into P11. He goes as round the outside goes Ghost Rider. Unbelievable. Is he going to make the move stick? He does, Chill Pill. Fantastic stuff from Ghost Rider, who found himself spinning and drifting away earlier on. Now finds himself in 12th place, unfortunately with a 10-second penalty, but team principals won't be looking at the final results. They'll be looking at whatever's happened throughout the race, and I'll tell you what, Ghost Rider is definitely making a good mark tonight.
Let's see if he can get Swiss Lord here as well. He's got 3 laps to do it.
We've got Lil J. Shaden has gone off the track. Lost a heap of time. Rejoins safely, just about 2 seconds ahead. As we've got Letter P.
He's got front wing damage for Sheldon. He locks up, going really deep, but he's kept the car sorted there. I don't think he will be boxing. 2 laps left. It's
no, but really I'll tell you who has boxed. Letter P. He's got the gap over Sheldon. Well, no, he doesn't. But he wants to go for fastest laps. Look, we saw... Oh, he's got a penalty.
Oh, wing damage.
Oh.
Wing damage.
Wow.
Okay, maybe him and Sheldon got caught up in an incident then.
Possibly so. I think they might have been pretty close together, but... Wow, okay.
Yeah, riding on board with Sheldon here, he has damage on his left wing, left front wing there, so... The Battle Cat behind him will be hungry, fighting for that P6.
And it will be for position with that 3-second penalty of Sheldon just up ahead. Junkyard Dog is losing time, but still just needs to hold on to 3 seconds of the driver ahead. Apollo Pepsi has extended his gap. Has lost out another second to Yusuf God. I think the win is most truly set and done for Yusuf Goat, who had an amazing performance in round 1 of the Interspree season around Belgium. Fantastic strategy from him, and once again keeps out of trouble. Only trouble he got into was coming out of the pits with a 3-second time penalty. Speaking of 3 seconds, we've got Swiss Lord, who was all over the back of, I believe it was Jasset, moments before, gets a 3-second time penalty. Won't be losing out any positions behind him, as drivers behind him with 13 seconds, 10 seconds, 10 seconds. So nothing to worry about going on behind there. As we've got another spinning McLaren, it's Jonwa again. I think it's the 4th time he's spun. This time, though, he's paying the price for it with damage.
I would keep your eye on the little battle here between Lil Sheldon, the Battle Cat, and Junkyard Dog. Each separated by about 1.5 seconds.
Sorry, we've got SSR Williams chasing down Apollo Pepsi again. The tyre favour is now in SSR's hand. He was just side by side with him momentarily. Sorry to cut you off there, Chisel. He was just side by side with him momentarily as we go through the corner where Massa and I'm not sure who the other driver went through, drifting around. We've got the lapped car of John Wa safely getting out of the way. SSR Williams will be looking to make the move as Ghost Rider finally gets past. Battle Car gets past Sheldon, and Sheldon's gone off again. He's in the wall. He's in the fence.
Oh, the Red Bull, what happened there?
The Ghost Rider had to take major avoiding action as Lil Sheldon reversed into the middle of the track, locks his rear tyres to his Ghost Rider, and unfortunately loses that position majorly. He's going to be absolutely
back on board with Apollo Pepsi. He gets overtaken by SSR William on the final lap. We're going to have a fight for... Oh, not really a fight, because SSR William obviously has a time penalty there, but still, penalties aside, it's going to be a good fight for...
we've got a message from a friend of both of ours, Dark and Shadows, team of Red Bull Racing last season. You're one of your Division 2 drivers. Sorry, as round the outside goes Apollo Pepsi, in ahead he goes. Fantastic stuff on the final lap of this race. 11 seconds, locks his front tyres. SSR Williams with less battery. Apollo Pepsi with a massive
really
load of battery. Really wide there though. SSR Williams looking to snipe a gap. He's only got one more DRS zone until the final corner where he can make his final sorts of moves. He's staying in no battery at the moment. He knows he has the tyre advantage over Apollo Pepsi.
Can he get a better exit here?
Oh, he swings it around.
Really
fantastic line from SSR Williams. Does he get the traction? No, yes he does. He closes the gap down to 3/10. Is he going to make the move here? No, he doesn't. He's got one more chance to do it. Apollo Pepsi now will use his ERS. He's got talent, he's got pace, and a super fast car. Does SSR Williams think of any sort of move? He's going to have one more shot at it for second place. No, he doesn't, and thinks better of it. Are we going to see a side-by-side moment? Where does he come across the line? Yusuf wins the race, but Apollo Pepsi across the line, finishes in second, smashes into the wall. SSR in third. eBay Boy snipes it up in third by how much? A 10th? Wow, eBay on the podium. Again. Sam coming across the line in 5th place. Mega drive for him. Last night he finished 5th. He finishes 5th again. Battle Cat after getting ahead.
He's P. Down the inside he dives. He's got the position he has. What a move from the letter P on those fresh soft tyres.
Just caught the end of that one. Chill Pill. Fantastic move from him. Will JT Cali want to take any sort of revenge? This is the closest battle we've got up until the checkered flag. But the move is all said and done. He's already started to catch up to Swissword. He's within 3 seconds. He's going to grab that 9th place. Swissword on track finishes in 9th place, but on the final results drops down to 10th place. JT Cali in 11th. Jasif in 12th. Ghost Rider, unfortunate race for him. He gets another 10-second penalty. Not sure how that's happened, but Lil Sheldon rounds off the grid in 14th. Is angry with himself, so... Anyways, to say to Dark and Shadows, a friend of both yours and mine, Chill Pill. So, yes, we are doing good.
Yes, doing good.
He's just asking how we are, so yes, we're doing very good, Darken. Hopefully I'll see him in one of my seats. I've got my eye on him. But yes, Chill Pill, take us a run down this race. Yes, Darken, we've been enjoying the game. Chill Pill, how have you been finding the game so far?
I have very mixed opinions. I'll be honest here. It's obviously a downgrade from last year. I think that is clear to say, but I would say it's a bit overhated in my opinion. Although it is of course a downgrade from last year's, I still don't think, or since the update at least, I don't think the game is that bad. But still, of course, nowhere near the levels of F123. But we should see how the other drivers fare on with this new game when the new season starts.
Indeed. So, I might not do interviews because the only person I'll be able to interview Yusuf and eBay because they're PlayStation. Because I know for a fact once we switch back to Discord, it won't work out well. So I'll just invite Yusuf to the party. I have to quickly friend eBay boy. So if you could get Yusuf into the party, I assume you have him friends on PlayStation.
I do, yes.
Yeah. Apollo Pepsi, unfortunately, I won't be able to interview him, seeing as it will be a Discord problem, and I know it's just going to be a major issue. But
yeah, an interesting race there. As we now go into Suzuka, that'll be an interesting one.
oh yeah, we still got one more race to go.
We do, yeah.
Just passed my mind. So, yep, one more race. As Dark and Shadow says, he switched over to wheel and no assist, and I'm pretty much a ballerina. Well, that's what we like to hear, because then you can try and defend your your tier 2 title. But yeah, Apollo Pepsi won't be able to interview you. My apologies. So it's a problem. Oh wait, we don't even have to do interviews then, because we'll just straight away jump into this session.
Next race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, all good.
That's fair enough, yeah. Okay. But yeah, how have you been finding F124 Checkered Flag?
I've been grinding. I like to flex that I'm currently 27th in the world in Japan.
Oh.
Clearly I didn't cheat. Teehee.
Okay.
I think we all know what I've done there. But it's just all skill, chill pill, you know. But yeah, as things stand with F124, one thing I hate, I really, really do not like the contact model. You saw in F123, if you are side by side with someone, you can get punted off. On this one, as much as I like you being able to save it very easily, it's like one issue I saw on TikTok is someone is able to just send it down the inside. Like for example, in the Lesmos in Italy, someone sent it down the inside of this one bloke in Italy into Lesmo 1. But the thing is it wasn't like he just gets barged off. He's just shoved his way past without having any repercussions to himself or any repercussions to the other driver. The only repercussions is that the other driver is forced off the track, whereas the inside driver is just kind of like rubbing wheels and just drives off as if nothing really happens to him. So I'm not really liking the contact model either, and traction-wise, I'm not finding inconsistencies with that, so I'm happy with that. I don't like that there's that much traction, but you know we digress.
How do you feel about the new tire model, which is one of the more
the new tire model?
Yeah.
If you go to tracks like Spain, I think it's shocking. The amount of tire wear you get. I get it's probably realistic, possibly. I don't know. I don't race cars myself, but I get it's possibly realistic to see tire wear that bad on a track like Spain, only on one tire. I think the tire model is greatly affected by the fact that there's weight transfer now in the game, and so much weight shifts over onto one side of the car and puts so much tire wear that on sometimes it's just ridiculous. But that's not my biggest problem. Despite having that tire wear, I'm not really finding it to be that, much of a disadvantage anyways, because the rest of the three tires are still very healthy, so not too much of a struggle there, chill pill. But I think, I said this last night, my biggest complaint about the game is the inconsistencies from track to track when it comes to braking. I'm finding on
I agree with that as
different tracks.
I agree with that, yeah.
I remember before Belgium, because me and my mate, we were doing a 2-player career mode around Azerbaijan. now that we've arrived up to there. And my confidence just disappeared there. And the only reason I say my confidence has disappeared there is because every single corner I go to in Baku, despite putting minimal brake pressure, I'm locking my rears. Whereas if I jump to a track
Yeah.
like Japan, and I can chuck on 53 brake bias there, and I'm not going to lock my rears at all. So that's the problem I'm finding with the game. Major inconsistencies with braking from track to track is my biggest problem with the game at the moment.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, I would say the reason for that, perhaps different tire compounds react differently to, different corners. Maybe more hard braking corners are more, reactive. Oh, anyway, we're going into qualifying here. Enough of this Scrabble. Let's get into qualifying.
Oh,
One
never
shot.
mind. They're still waiting.
Oh.
Yeah, we can still talk for a little bit longer. I'll just reply. What's it called? Dark in Shadow says needs to get a separate monitor for it and permanent setup. Oh, he's just got a new rig, I
Get a
believe he's
wheel.
talking about.
Ooh. I need a new wheel.
And Dark in Shadows talks
I
about
see,
he's
yeah.
struggling with braking as well. Yeah, big problems there, but we'll see how well Dark in Shadows does. He absolutely dominated for Red Bull last season, didn't he, Chilpil? And
He was very good.
very good driver, awesome bloke, good friend, love the bloke, one of my most favourite people I've ever met in League Racing. So we'll see how well he does next season, which I believe is in 3 weeks' time. As we're ready to go as we come around the final
are
corner.
off.
This is going to be impossible to commentate over, but we'll try our best. I'm going to try and switch to Apollo Pepsi and just watch him only. The switching's just going to be an absolute joke here. We've got position
Yeah,
changes
honestly.
all around the... Mertz and Ghost Rider, fantastic jobs out in the first sector. Yusuf Goat strongly trying to put his name on the board. Ghost Rider, who struggled a lot last race with contact and incidents, now finds himself in the hot seat for pole position against Mertz.
Wow.
Mertz, who crashed out
Mertz.
last race, is in the hot seat currently as he is leading the first sector. Mertz still holding pole. K5M5, last night's
can't
man
believe my eyes.
who absolutely battled hard with, as you said, can't believe my eyes. K5M5 gave Yusuf Goat an absolute run for his money last night.
Yusuf's
Yusuf
up.
Goat
Yusuf's
snatches
up.
it back. I'll let you take through
Very
here if you'd like.
Very typical of Yusuf, obviously very, very good in qualifying. But Mertz is still in the lead here. Wow, interesting. As we go through, entering the final sector, we go onto the figure eight section of the track, down the back straight, leading into 130R. Mertz is provisionally on pole position here. Interesting. Now, as we go into the last chicane, braking late, Yusuf has jumped. Yusuf has made the
What
jump.
a final sector from Yusuf
And he's
and
gone
K5.
into
It's
pole
pole
position.
position. Wow. Look at the time. He's lost half a second in the final chicane. I'll tell you what,
Very
Mertz,
low
I'll say
traction.
we were both rooting for you. Unfortunate
Yeah.
though, but at least
Hey, there's a race to make up for it. That's why we have it.
100%. K5M5, who wasn't here in the first race, loses out to pole by half a tenth.
Wow, that is very close. We'll see how they go on in the race.
Apollo Pepsi, big name as well, loses out. Sheldon says, I'm so shit. Where'd you qualify, son?
11. That's not bad. Come
That's
on.
not bad.
That's not bad.
That's just like... Look at that. 5/10 off podiums hit a Apollo Pepsi, right? It's not all over. But we diverge. But yes.
Alrighty. Is it fine if I can take it away for the lights? Checkered flag.
Absolutely, mate.
Thank you. I just want to make
You
up for my
need
screen
to have
time lost in
your-
the last race.
Yeah, you commentated for like last 5 laps. That's about it. So yeah, we'll let you take it over as much as you can.
Cheers, mate.
Any driver, I'll just switch to them as you're talking about them.
We'll just stick with the leaders. I don't know too much about KM05, was it? I've not really seen him around in the league racing.
No, I've never seen him
League
before
racing
either.
community.
Never heard of the guy, but
Yeah, so
came out of
interesting to
absolute
see.
nowhere. I guess last night.
Interesting to see how he'll get along with Yusuf Goat.
Yeah, well,
'Cause,
last night
we
he almost
obviously-
won the race against him.
Yeah, so-
Fantastic stuff from him.
Looking to get revenge, hopefully,
Yeah,
for
possibly
his
so.
sake. But as we wait in silence. The suspense, the tension grows as we wait for lights out in Suzuka. And we are off. It is 5 red. Oh, it's a
You fell for it
formation.
too. It's
For
a V.
fuck's
It's a formation lap. Once again, let's see what dramas we have this time, though. I'll bring up the track map and any other necessary data.
All right, let's have a look at the tyres while we wait for the drivers to get on the grid. Mediums and softs, pretty even, I'd say, across the whole grid. Top two going with the mediums. Will be interesting to see how SSR William does on the softs. He'll obviously want to make use of them, try and make as many overtakes as possible. I mean, he can only make 3, but he needs to utilize the most out of the grip he gets from those soft tires at the start. And yeah, well, interesting. What would you say about the tire strategy here? Softs or
Well,
mediums?
I did a career mode here. Oh, there we go. That's our first crash.
Oh,
We've got
what's
Mertz
happened?
has spun around and Battlecat
no.
and JT Kelly crashed into each other. Mertz has caused it. That's brilliant.
Good thing they can just.
They'll be kicking themselves. They're going to have
Restart.
cold tyres on the race start though, Chill Pill.
Yeah.
Unfortunate for them, but oh well. You got Mertz to blame for it, as Mertz has got a massive gap.
Yeah, I must say.
By the
And also
looks
Yusuf
of it, he's definitely running AI mode. AI mode at the moment. Battlecat shouts Mertz in the chat. He's angry with that one, I guess. But oh well. Is an actual good way of heating tyres up?
I was going to
Chill
say
Pill.
about that. Oh no, what's
He's
happened
done
here?
it again!
Oh, Mertz. The race hasn't even started,
Oh,
son.
mate.
Can't
It was
be
just a
doing this.
sign of things to come.
Oh, someone else has
Oh,
gone off.
who's
the
that
letter
now?
P.
Mertz
I'm
is
not sure.
disqualified.
Oh no.
Oh, Mertz. Anyways, to respond to Dark and Shadows, if anyone's seen that video from Infratic, of him just letting the wheel just do it, like me personally, what I do,
saw that
as
as
we've got
well,
crashes
yeah.
at the back. Me personally, what I do to heat up the tires is obviously braking does not work at all. Tire wear on while you're heating up your tires is not bad. So I just literally throw my car left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, and the tires will get up to temperature. Also, doing a fast out lap gets you that tire temperature. It actually doesn't affect any sort of tire wear, I've found, as this time I'll let you take it away.
Finally, we are underway at Suzuka. It is lights out, pedal to the metal, and we are off the line with Yusuf Go getting a pretty decent start, I would say. Oh no, he hasn't, because here comes SSR William. Oh no, I thought he was going to go for something there, but around
he
the
is.
outside he tries, but doesn't quite get the room there. As we go into the swooping S's of Suzuka, there's a McLaren at the back there going really slow, and is that the letter P going wide? I think I saw him just touch the grass there, but exiting through the S section of Suzuka, Yusuf Goat still
He's gone
stays
wide!
in the lead.
He has gone wide again, he's binned it! It's a huge
no, what's
crash!
happened? Oh, wow.
Oh, it's absolutely massive!
That will be a safety
massive
car,
crash!
surely.
That's got to be a safety car.
Well, we have yellow flags, nothing just yet, as
There's just no
Oh,
way.
it is quite Cake is out as well. Oh no, he's still going, but he seemed to get caught up in the incident there. No safety car, surprisingly. So we are underway. Yusuf Goat, 1.4 seconds in lap 1 already. That will be detrimental if he can keep increasing this pace. As SSR William on the back of K5 M5, as he wants to make the use of those soft tyres. He does get the overtake done with Apollo Pepsi looking to make it move. Not just yet, but as we go into the chicane, very good overtaking opportunity here, but nothing quite doing it just so far. As we have more yellow flags, is that a McLaren going slowly at the back?
I'm not sure, but Hyper 1, I'll just...
Yeah, go.
Hyper's asking, how do I join this league? Well, type an exclamation Discord like this, and you're able to join the Inters Racing League Discord. So hopefully you can see that link. I'm not too sure if you can, but hopefully you can see that link. Just click that and join the league through there.
Wow, 1.56 seconds from Yusuf Goat going through the S section of Suzuka. and now going into Degna 1, the gap is 1.8 seconds pretty much. That's, considering we're on lap 2, if he keeps going at this pace, oh, it's going to be a snooze fest.
Indeed, so I'll let you commentate just for a second.
Okay, yep.
Actually, are you able to just quickly provide Hyper 10NN with a new Discord link? Because apparently the link that we have is withdrawn. So just find a share link and just message, private messages.
Does the chat not work?
Nah. Darken Shadows just provided one, I think.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you, Darken. Alright, back with the action. Only from second to 8, all separated by less than a second as Mertz makes his
we got side-by-side action with Mertz and Pure Junkyard. Oh, contact! Mertz! Oh, and he locks up, goes wide. Junkyard Dog has to cut the chicane just a little bit. Lives to fight another day.
The McLaren will have a good run here on Mertz going through the back, the straight, the main DRS straight. But he does not quite close that gap. So Mertz just looking to get that move on Junkyard Dog, but not quite getting it for now, as we have movement at the back. Is that the Alpine and the Ferrari of Swiss Lord going side by side, I assume. I couldn't quite get that action there, but up to the front, we are riding on board with K5 M5 as he tries to, well, stay with SSR William, as William is on the soft tyres. He will have the advantage for the first maybe 5-6 laps of this race, but it is crucial for the Williams pair to stay within DRS of the Aston Martin, not to just lose out significantly on the tyre difference there, but he seems to be doing a good job of it. Apollo Pepsi just maintaining a healthy gap of 0.3, 0.4 seconds, just recharging the energy. Look, oh, Apollo Pepsi on the soft tyres. I didn't see that. I thought he was on the mediums as well. Interesting. So, the top 5, we have 3 softs, 2 mediums. Guess we'll see which tyre strategy was actually the correct option now as we go through the chicane. We have more yellow flags. I think that's just... Oh! Apollo, he had to go into the pits. I don't think he meant to, but he had to, otherwise it was a DNF. So, Apollo Pepsi with a really unfortunate pit stop, you could say. So, I assume he goes for the medium tyres. Yes, he does. While we ride on board with K5 M5, just keeping a healthy gap of staying within under a second, just keeping in the DRS, recovering that energy, and looking to get the tyre advantage later in the race as Yusuf going now.
Okay, sorry about that. I'm back now.
Finally, I can.
Oh, we've got a spinning car. It's a McLaren of Dombo. He's already been lapped.
Already?
Wow.
Yeah, he has.
This has been a miserable night for Dombo.
What you did miss was Apollo Pepsi. He had a moment on the exit of the last chicane, and it was either kissing the wall goodnight or diving into the pit lane, and as you can see by his position,
so he had to just dive into the pit lane.
He had to, otherwise good night, sleep tight. That's a DNF, but we'll see how he goes on those new tyres. He'll obviously want to make use of those fresh mediums, but on to riding on board with JT Cali with the
yes
there.
Yeah, take it away. Massive drama going on here.
Yeah, well, a bit of contact there. I didn't quite see it properly, but both the Kick-Sauber and the Williams with DRS on the main straight. They're going 3 wide. What are they? Almost contact there. It goes really wide. KM5. He's kept the car going. He's out the wall. He should be okay. And Mertz DNFs. Mertz, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? Still no safety car.
He crashed. Mertz crashed. No, Mertz.
Oh, Mertz, man.
Safety car's off or something? Like, what?
Maybe. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, especially that lap 1 shenanigans there. That should have been a safety car, but anyway, moving on. As we now look at Yusuf Goat's lead, 4.1 seconds.
Fat Eagles retired.
Oh, is that a safety car?
I think it just kind of confirms that this safety car is off, right?
Yeah.
He's binned it in at the end of the Sunny SS, if
section.
they call it the SS.
Yeah.
Devastator is making up more positions. Good for him.
Yeah. Alrighty, where's the action here? There's another yellow
still up
flag.
for second place. JT Cali still finds himself in second place. The soft tyres starting to go off now. Now, from my experience,
What have you said?
SSR
3-second
Williams
penalty.
tried to make a switchback. And he's done the same thing as Apollo.
Was that on purpose?
No way, that was the exact same thing he's done as... Oh
Yeah.
wait, no, probably. It is time to pick the softs at the
Yeah,
moment, as PL Junkyard Dog tucks in behind K5M5, who lost positions out earlier on Dimi Chilpil after going wide in turn
He
1.
did.
4 seconds back as Apollo Pepsi sets the fastest lap ahead of SSR Williams, who was the man in second place. Now, do
He
keep that in
was.
mind that obviously once they pit, he will probably be finding himself. What's the gap? He's going to find
to the
himself
leader.
actually battling for the lead.
Contact between the Ferrari and the McLaren.
Oh!
The Ferrari of the Battle Cat just.
Junkyard Dog
Braking
reverses out on
really
the
late.
track dangerously.
Yeah,
Is
he's
he gonna
kept
come
that
in the
safe.
way?
What happened there? Battlecat just broke really late into Degna 2. I believe he may have some form of wing
Got
damage.
side by
'cause that was
side
a
action.
big
Apollo
hit.
Pepsi heading into the left-hander, the left hairpin.
Yeah.
Gets a move done around the outside. Amazing stuff. Gets a better traction and all that stuff. Now chasing the battle of 8th place. We've got Sam R, who's gone into the gravel, loses positions out to Battlecat, and Junkyard Dog just following in closely behind him. But Sam has already gotten away, hasn't he? And makes a clear drive. Is JT Cali going to respond by pitting? No, he doesn't.
What is, out of question, what is the pit loss in Suzuka? I'm not 100% sure about that.
I'm not 100% sure either.
I would assume it's around 24 seconds, right? Oh, Apollo Pepsi down
We'll
the
find out
inside
from
of Will
Sam.
Sheldon.
Apollo Pepsi and who, sorry?
They just dived down the inside of Will Sheldon there, and now Apollo Pepsi into the points. P7. I'm sure he's got the undercut. That's the thing. I'm not too sure.
Oh,
Is Apollo Pepsi-
we've got Swiss Lord making a move down the inside of Jasif. Fantastic stuff into turns 1 and 2. Makes a move stick. Drops down to gear
Side by
7 and
side.
4. Side by side, all the way at the back with SSR Williams. This is the man fighting over second place at the moment, but he's losing time, being stuck behind this
He
lot.
would want to clear this traffic.
He
would wanna
really
clear
needs
it.
to look at that. It's too wide, side by side, 2 by 2, like Noah's Ark. In the Bible, they say side by side. They go SSR Williams.
Oh, he's on the
he's
grass.
onto the grass. Round the
Oh,
outside,
he's
he's off
out.
into the gravel. No.
You don't go too wide through there. I'll tell you what. You do not go too wide through there.
And I'll tell you what, Jasif was well within his rights to do that one to SSR Williams.
Agreed.
No way was he going to make a move around there, and Jasif was having absolutely none of it. Loses even more time. And I'll tell you who will be succeeding off this, JT Cali and Ghost Rider, who I think JT Cali will start another lap considering he's still within DRS.
No,
But he's just lost DRS, so he will pit. Now we'll
Interesting
see.
that we didn't see. Sorry, just to cut you off. Ghost Rider made up a position on JT Cali. We didn't quite pick up on that one, but
Well, I must
we'll
have
see
been
how
doing
long.
the drama section, eh?
Yeah, can't really concentrate on all the action, but we'll see how long these mediums could go on for. I'm not entirely sure around Suzuka. How long could the mediums go for, realistically?
They can go to the end of the race from here. Mediums can last with a 35% race. As we got JT Cali coming out just ahead of SSR Williams. That is huge.
Crucial.
Yes, anyways, 4. Ooh, but he
Ooh, he
loses
had
time.
a-
SSR Williams now hounding him through the S's. Anyways, back to the medium tyre talk. I believe they can last about 14 laps, 15 laps here.
What would you say the pit window would be for, Yusuf Go and down to Raw Dogs?
Oh, sorry, hang on.
Oh, no worries. As we continue on with the action, well, our main commentator for tonight is interrupted. Oh, braking really late there is SSR William. He looks to get a better launch, low grip in that hairpin. The traction. Oh, he goes onto the grass again. Kind of that's optimal, but as we look here, the kick Sauber down the inside. He gets the move done, really clean there. And SSR William now goes side by side, and he gets the move done. Wow, there is a lot of action. It is
Sorry,
really
I
hard
had
to
to
keep
sneeze,
up
that's
with all
why.
this. No worries, that's fine. Meanwhile, while you were gone, the Ferrari has dropped down to P9.
All good, I was keeping attention with that while you were commentating over it, so it's all good,
Beautiful.
mate.
Beautiful.
Anyways, pit
And,
loss time around here, no idea. Google's coming up with absolutely nothing.
Okay, we'll just have to freestyle.
We're just
it.
going to assume.
Well, what I can say, I've been looking at Apollo Pepsi's gap to the leader in the past maybe 5 laps since he's pitted. It's just constantly been around that 23-24 second mark, so he's not really making much inroads here. He's just keeping that gap. So who knows? Maybe that undercutting window there is maybe over for Apollo Pepsi unless he can properly step up the pace.
Indeed, so I'll tell you another thing about this track. Fuel is a major concern on this year's Japanese Grand Prix. So I did my race with whatever fuel they gave me, and I still managed to run out of fuel in my career mode race. So it is very possible that we might see a lot of low running drivers coming to the end of the race. But as things stand, Ghost Rider, who had struggled in the last race, showed his pace but struggled in the last race, currently finds himself in second place, goes wide in the chicane but doesn't lose that much time over it to Yusuf Goat. As you said though, with the leading situation with Apollo Pepsi not gaining too much time, gap was 24 seconds as you said from Apollo to Yusuf, now 22.5 seconds as SSR Williams makes a move on JT Cali. Coming around the final chicane.
Cali will have the DRS though.
Indeed, so is K5's on softs.
Oh, no.
Where is he going to come around ahead of this battle? That is crucial if he has. He's spun.
Oh, it's close.
Wow. This has been huge from K5 because I'll tell you one thing about this Chill Pill. Remember, he went off and lost a heap of time here.
He did.
But because of SSR getting caught up in the back market traffic and JTE getting caught up in back market traffic, they've lost a heap of time. That K5 has been brought right back into this race for second place.
Yep.
Oh, and Sam is out.
Sam,
that's a safety car or VSC.
Virtual. Okay. Ooh, how will that? This will be perfect for the top 4. Easily boxing
Where's
on.
Sam gone off?
Hitting for a new set of
Oh, he's gone off here.
S section, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he has gone off in the S sections. Unfortunate for him, but I don't think he'll care too much. He's got nothing to worry about. He's a team principal, so his goal is to now just see whoever's in the finishing spots to find who's possibly his teammates.
This is perfect for the top 4. Just an easy, cheap.
Huge for Yusuf. Oh my god. Come on, dude.
Now this race is getting interesting. Okay.
Yusuf just wanted to make it exciting as Ghost Rider pits onto softs. Virtual safety car at the moment. Apollo Pepsi will come into the pits. No, he doesn't. We restart and get underway. Yusuf still coming out of the pits. Where's Apollo Pepsi going to be coming out? He's going to be side by side with Yusuf.
Oh, he's got it. He's got it. So he
and
has
into
got that
the lead. Where's SSR Williams though?
P4. Yeah, P4, and he's still.
And they've lost out massively. Ghost Rider has got the pace to win this race, doesn't he, Chill Pill?
And very importantly, he does not have a time penalty. So let's see how that fares later in the race.
He's going to get a time penalty now that we've said it, as Yusuf is all over the back of Apollo. Those tyres on Apollo will struggle to get to the end, will last to the end of the race. But we'll see how quickly is he going to send this move. Ghost Rider, surely he's got to be pushing now.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
I would have thought the traction battle there between... Oh, he has. He's well and fully won that traction battle as they now go side by side. Going through the double left-handers. And yeah, Yusuf is just all over the back of Apollo Pepsi, and it looks as if he will get the move done within the following lap.
Indeed so. He's used all his battery along this. So has Ghost Rider. Has caught up a whole second on these front two. Still chasing them down. Obviously, Yusuf got a 10-second time penalty. Oh! And he cuts the chicane just a bit, but with that, gets DRS on Apollo Pepsi. Apollo's got a whole lot of battery, though.
Pepsi's burning.
He's not going to get the move done. He's got no battery to get the move done. This is huge for Ghost Rider. As moving down, we've got K5 side by side with JT Kelly. Gets a move done up into 6th place. Waiting for that move since the VSC came out. Perfect time for him. And side by side through the SS section, sticks his nose up where it doesn't belong. But he does the switchback. Unbelievable traction. What a move from K5. Moves himself up into 4th and puts himself in question of winning this whole race as well.
Hey, have a look at Ghost Rider, 1.3 seconds now behind Yusuf Go and Apollo Pepsi. You're right, he is in very good contention to win this race. As I just want to touch on with Yusuf, he has now saved up a lot of battery. Smart thing to do here, I mean, he's clearly done it. Save your battery. You've already got the tyre advantage, no need to... Oh,
he's pushing him, basically.
He is. You've got the tyre advantage, no need to waste your battery here. Save it for the main straight while you have DRS, and it will be a very easy move for Yusuf Go.
This is fantastic. Ghost Rider, who had a struggling last Singapore Grand Prix, riding on board now. Fantastic defensive move from Apollo Pepsi. Offsets him for the final chicane of the Casio Triangle. Apollo using all his battery once more. Yusuf has absolutely nothing to fight with. He's using all the power he can. Switches early, round the outside. Is he going to make the move stick? Apollo with the inside line. Fantastic move, round the outside into turn 1 he goes. Down the exit of 2. He's got the move done, Chillpill. He's got the lead. Now he's got to get 10-second lead in 6 laps to go.
I totally forgot about that gap. I was just about to say Yusuf Go has won this race, but no, that 10 seconds is very detrimental. And clearly with the tyre disadvantage from Apollo, it will not be easy to stay within...
we're moving, sorry, looking back, PRL Junkyard getting passed by Swiss Lord, moving up into P9. Fantastic move on the inside. Been waiting for that one since the virtual safety cars come in, but now we look at the battle for second. Traction zone here. Apollo Pepsi's lost 1.5 seconds. Ghost Rider needs to not lose as much time as possible to Apollo Pepsi and try and win this race. My praise is I hope everyone on the podium's PlayStation, because that'll make interviewing a lot more easier. But regardless, Apollo Pepsi, after the race he's had, obviously with that early mistake costing himself, he has shot himself in the foot. He might come in early for the soft tyres and come in for the finish, but we'll see what he's doing this lap.
Just staying behind, going into the main straight of...
could you get Lil Sheldon in? Yep, called it. Apollo's in. He's called it now. As K5 moves up ahead into P3. He's just outside 1 second. He was catching that battle for second place. Ghost Rider will be absolutely loving this. He's just been released into the clutches of Yusuf Go and will chase him down. He's got a 7.5 second buffer for the win. His first win possibly in Intus Racing League. I'm not sure if we've seen him before, or if he's new or not, but not sure if we've seen him before at Chill Pill. But look, he's got 7 and a bit seconds to hunt down Yusuf, or just keep the gap down under 10 seconds to the lead.
Keep your eyes on K5. He's only 1.3 seconds behind Ghost Rider.
Same with JTE and SSR Williams. He's just pulling them along, isn't he? Speaking of SSR, almost loses the back end coming out of the hairpin. Not sure what turn that is, but yeah, that one.
Yeah, that'll do.
Can you get Lil Sheldon in? Or do you have him?
Yeah, I've sent him an invite already.
Okay, we've already invited you, Lil Sheldon.
Alright, he's got another one. Alright, but anyway, back to the action. What's happening around the field? Everyone seems to be really spread out. We'll
go to PRL Junkyard Dog. They're pretty close. Nothing's happening there though for another couple sectors, I don't think. We'll watch it for now. Junkyard Dog pressurizing the other Mercedes. Looks down the insides of Jasif, goes wide. Uses no ERS, does Jasif. Holding onto the battery. He's got almost 100% to use. He's holding back a lot of power though, it is Jasif. As he's is PRL Junkyard Dog going to make any sort of moves as we're heading down into the straight with no DRS? Just a straight just before 130R. Is he looking to make a move now early on? As Jasif uses all his ERS, is he going to close the gap down to Lil Sheldon? Lil Sheldon, who is currently in AI mode, 1.2 seconds. Is the gap going to be under a second? Because if so, that's going to bring Jasif into the DRS zone and possibly a move into turn 1. Nothing happens there though, but I'll tell you what, Jasif is being hounded by PL Junkyard Dog. Junkyard Dog looks to the inside, makes a move now up into 11th place, and hopefully will be chasing down Lil Sheldon. Hopefully he's in now. I believe he is still out, because that's definitely an AI driving for sure, and he's complaining in our Twitch chat at the moment. So you probably need to make another invite once he requests another one. But fantastic racing going on here as PRL Junkyard Dog has got fantastic pace, doesn't he, Chill Pill?
He does. He's looking really good going through the last few laps of this race.
Indeed, so I'll just bring up the position changes throughout this race. So not much.
Oh, down the inside, and he's locked the rears just on PRL Junkyard Dog. Wow, that was really out of nowhere, that move. But oh, sorry, GTL Cali has made the overtake on K5M5 on those older mediums as well. That's interesting.
Indeed, so on those older mediums, that means these soft tires are just dead. Truly not the way to go. And do keep in mind, if we look at tire life, K5 is on 6-lap-old softs. JT Cali is on mediums. And I'll tell you what, I think JT is the favourite to win this race. He's got 3-lap older tyres than Ghost Rider's softs, but the softs are done. The softs are done, Chill Pill.
They look to be, yeah. They just can't find the grip. They can't find that performance from the soft tyres, which you would normally expect to get from them. But of course, the gap 1.2 seconds. Ooh, just a little moment there from K5. Lost the rear slightly, but he stays within DRS range of JTE Cali and will maybe look to go for a move.
Well, at the moment, that's all he really needs to do at the moment, does K5, to stay within DRS range. He knows he doesn't have the pace on those soft tyres anymore. It's absolutely crucial to just stay within a second. But if that was me, I know for a fact I'm not going to have much of a chance against Ghost Rider in second. If this was me at the moment, I'll tell you what I'd be doing. I'd be making that move on JT Cali and try to hinder him as much as possible, because the pace difference on the soft tyres to mediums at the moment is going to be substantial throughout the second sector, as SSR Williams is out of the race. As he retires in the pits. Why has he done that?
I'm not sure.
Must have had to go. I'm just going to assume that SSR Williams, one of the favourites to win last race, one of the favourites to win this race.
Just checking in on Cali. He's now within DRS range. If he can maintain this for the rest of the lap and get that DRS, wow, that will be really, really crucial. Trying to get the win here in Suzuka.
Yes, it's just dropped just outside. We've got a Ghost Rider, 50% ERS, using as much as he can on exit. He's just using it wisely across all traction zones. He's trying to get the gap across JT Cali, making sure it's over 1 second. That's the gap for DRS. 1 second is the gap he needs to hold out of Casio Triangle. He needs to keep that gap over JT Cali on those much fresher medium tires. Despite them being older, they're definitely fresher than the highly degraded soft tires of Ghost Rider in second place at the moment as we head into the Casio Triangle. Gap is 1.1 seconds. Ghost Rider looks to survive and live to see another day on the exit as we head into the final corner now. Ghost Rider holds the gap over at 1.1 seconds. He'll definitely be ecstatic with that one. That move is going to keep him alive for another lap, because all he needs to do is chuck the car into none as you take over now. Where are we?
Yep, sorry. I just wanted to compare the ERS levels for a second, which could really have a part to play in this battle for the win. 65% compared to 40. That could be the difference, really.
That is huge. Yes, but Ghost Rider, this is massive. Ghost Rider had 4% ERS going into turn 1. He's just chucked it in medium throughout the S's and went up to 50% ERS.
Yeah.
That is incredible ERS recovery and great usage of battery life. But as things stand, it looks like JT Cali will probably be making the move. We saw the absolute crucial need to have as much ERS as possible. On this year's game, if you're below 10% ERS and you're still using ERS, you're not gaining much of an advantage, are you? You're still pretty slow. And once you switch off that overtake mode, it recovers way too much. So it's as if the car goes into no battery. So we'll see how much battery does JT have as Ghost Rider. Amazing Sector 2, but it's not going to be enough. He's got absolutely no battery as we're going to head on to the final lap. Yusuf leads 6.1 seconds. Oh, he's lost the car! No!
Oh, no!
He didn't lose the car. He did not lose the car. He hit an invisible bump.
Oh, really?
He hit an invisible bump. That is so unlucky.
That's EA for you. That is EA for you.
Oh, and he's been absolutely robbed of second place.
Wow.
Oh, we just switched back onto it. I saw how weird the car bounced. I instantly knew that was an invisible bump. Oh.
What can you do?
I feel so much sympathy for Ghost Rider. He's just not had the rub of the green tonight in the Inter's preseason races, but I've seen him and definitely shown interest in that pace. Fantastic job from him tonight in that Red Bull. But JT Cali, the man, what position did he start from? He's up 5 positions. I have no idea. K5 lost a position. Brilliant recovery from him. Ghost Rider up 6 positions regardless. 5 positions regardless, sorry. Battlecat up a position. Apollo Pepsi up 2. Raw Dog up 3. Swiss Lord up 6. PRL Junkyard Dog, amazing stuff from him. I liked his performance tonight. Up 4. Devastator up 9. Shaden, unfortunate for him. And Jasif, unfortunate for him. Just lacked a lot of pace compared to others. And without DNF, it's just been unfortunate. As Yusuf goes. Rounds of final corner. It's been an amazing performance. It's a second win in a row tonight. He's the winner. But on track, it's not going to be him, sorry. JT Cali, I forgot about that 10-second, is your winner. Only by 1.9 as Battlecat crashes across the line. Apollo Pepsi, brilliant recovery from him. He's going to cross the line, coming out of Casio Triangle, round the final corner. ERS usage across the line, but it's all for absolutely nothing for his sake. 6th place, good recovery for him, but honestly, he was definitely in one of the big names to win this race against Yusuf Goat. Yusuf Goat really shot himself in the foot,
I'm going to say, my driver of the day started from P7. Sorry, yeah, P7 up to P1. Despite Yusuf Goat with his 10-second penalty, it still does not take away from the amazing drive that Cali had on display for us here at Suzuka.
100%. I really enjoyed his performance tonight. Up 6 positions, as you said. Started from P7. What's going on back here? Oh, and Sheldon's AI has lost another position. So he finishes dead last. If this game is like this season, I'm quitting. Regardless, want to say congratulations to JT Cali. Fantastic performance. Chillpill claps his hands together, and honestly I do as well. Brilliant stuff from him. A good win, and it doesn't take away the fact Yusuf Goat, brilliant performance from him, still survives to finish in 2nd place, I believe. So amazing stuff from him. He's going to be one to watch in the Div 1 draft and the Div 1 Drivers' Championship. He led the championship for so long in last season, and then just luck, not had the rub of the green at the second half. JT Cali, I believe he's a Div 2 driver, if I'm not mistaken. He's going to be one of the favourites for all team principals to be selecting. He's got massive pace there. Mertz, after almost taking pole position, unfortunate for him, smashes out.
What a fall from grace.
What a fall from grace. As we said it, someone's already brought up Mertz. If Mertz hasn't been in the chicane, I'm up top 6.
Oh, poor Mets.
Oh, we love you, Mets. But JT Kelly, that's your
Oh, you do.
winner. Yusuf Goat in second, K5 in third, Ghost Rider in fourth, Battlecat fifth, Apollo sixth. Brilliant recovery from him. Raw Dogger, best name I've seen. Swiss Lord, PRL Junkyard Dog, amazing recovery from him after the race he's had. These last two. Devastator up in 10th. Jasif, Lil Shadden, and round off the rest of the grid because I need to take a picture of this.
Oh, where were you? What number were you up to?
I already got it.
Oh, okay, no worries.
All
So
good.
we had an interesting 6 DNFs, was that? 6 or 7 DNFs in this race. Wow.
Indeed so, as Devastator said, he did 16 laps on those medium tyres. Do you think Apollo Pepsi could have stayed out on those mediums
I think he
and
could.
still finished a higher position than what he did where he came 6th?
I believe so, because when you have a look at JT Cali, he was also on those old mediums, or older mediums compared to the soft runners, and he had pace. Like, there was no denying that. He had pace, so maybe in terms of setup differences, maybe the tyres were worse for Apollo. Who knows, but I guess we'll never know, really.
So that's another thing. I feel like most people are still at the moment running similar setups. I'll tell you why. I think 90% of people are using OzF1's setups, so shout out to them. But I think 90% of them are using their setups on this grid. So hopefully we'll start to see a change in setups across the grid very soon because judging from top speed and all that stuff, everyone looked pretty similar. So I think we know what to blame. So similar setups.
Yep.
But regardless, amazing race from our drivers. I'll try and get. Do we? I'll try and get
Interviews?
probably Yusuf in. Maybe.
Yeah, let's get them in.
I can only get PlayStation guys in. So who was our top three? We had Yusuf. JT Kelly was a PlayStation bloke.
He was PlayStation, yeah. What do we interview them on? Just Japan, or we're doing both the races? We may as well do both, right?
We may as well just do both. Yeah, I'll bring in Yusuf. I'll just sorry, you bring him in. I'll just tag them.
Yep. He's send an invite to the game. My bad. Yep, he's got his invite.
Sorry, podium sitters. No. Discord, cool. We'll get Yusuf to join at JTE. Kelly. Join PS party. I'll have to add him first. So we'll go to play together. Pray his name is there.
Yep. Bear with us for the 12 people that are still watching while we get these interviews on the way.
JT. And who finished third? K5 was PC, I think, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
JT underscore Kelly. Yusuf said he's joining. I just added JT Kelly.
All right.
So hopefully they'll be here soon. Anyway, Shilpil, how do you feel about that race?
Yeah, it was definitely entertaining for sure. I actually got to sit down and watch it without any interruptions and commentate as well. So that was, of course, a more enjoyable race to commentate than Singapore. But yeah, there was action all over the field, I believe, especially around the top. And yeah, honestly, with team principals watching this, there is definitely a lot of pacey drivers out there. So I definitely believe that, yeah, this race has definitely pointed out which drivers are looking quick for next season. And yeah, team principals need to keep an eye out.
Indeed, so
Including
it's going to be an exciting. Oh yeah, even myself. I've already got my eye on a few drivers who have chucked a couple of messages. No,
for
I will
the
not
for the
reveal
11 viewers that
just
are
yet.
watching? Oh, okay. It's keeping it
Um,
secret. Fair enough, fair enough. I'm not a team
but
principal.
don't want
Alright.
to reveal my cards too early. But yeah, very interested with about 3 or 4 drivers that performed tonight. So good stuff from them. They'll know who they are when I
We
message
have a
them.
podium sitter in the party. Should
We
we
do.
should we start with him?
Is it Yusuf?
It
You take it
is.
away with Yusuf.
Whoa. Yusuf, go. It looked to be a win today until the unfortunate 10-second penalty from the pit lane. How were your thoughts on that race overall?
It's quite a fun race to be honest, but not one of my favorite tracks because, especially on this game, bro, if you touch one curb, you're actually just done for.
You go flying. Yep.
Yeah, you go flying. With that 10-second pen, I was just coming into the pits, but freaking Mark, he's yapping yapping away, and you know those small subtitles that come underneath.
Oh, right.
God.
They were
You
like
haven't turned them
covering the
off yet?
freaking speed, bro. They're so
Oh,
annoying.
no.
So I had no idea like my speed, and I just went into the pits, and yeah, picked up that 10 seconds. We got onto the softs. Luckily, that VSC kind of helped. So yeah.
Yeah, I was just about to touch on that. That VSC, of course, helped you very much. Just gave you basically an easy pit stop without losing a substantial amount of time. I just want to gather your thoughts on your performance in today's race and whether you reckon you can do better. Is there more in you that we've not seen yet, or was today the final product for those team principals to look out for?
Nah, there's definitely more in there. I was just having some fun out there today. Maybe a bit of pressure with that pen. But yeah, there's definitely more to come. I'm still trying to get to grips with this game and the wheel. So
Yeah.
yeah, there's definitely lots of more pace in there. And with the season, there's plenty of fast drivers out there. So this is only a bit, and yeah, we'll see when the season starts.
All right. Any questions from the checkered flag?
Yeah, with your Singapore race, you won that one from memory, right?
Yep.
Yeah. How? Take us through your Singapore race as well.
Quite simple. I think Apollo got me off the start, but that was alright. Just sat behind him, and I'm pretty sure he got a pen. I don't know what that was for.
Speeding pit lane, 10 seconds.
Yeah, okay, so he got a pen, and yeah, we got in front and just strolled our way to the end. I really love that track on this game. It had a nice flow to it, and it was one of the tracks that I actually felt I had some really good grip in low speed corners. But yeah, overall it was quite good, and not too much tire wear, and yeah, it was alright.
Brilliant.
All
So,
right.
anyways, I believe that'll be it for our.
Sorry,
Oh yeah.
sorry. I just want to ask one more question for Yusuf Go before we end things. Yusuf, how is your journey with No Line?
It's a tough one.
It is.
Basically nearly there. Yesterday in Belgium, I didn't run No Line because it's one of those tracks where some corners, if I run it off, I might go straight into someone's rear end. I might full on rear end them. But yeah, Singapore's alright, and today I was No Line, so I was basically there, but just a few tracks I haven't drove, so we'll see, I guess.
Before the season starts, the official season starts, can we see you run No Line for every single race, do you reckon? Or is there still a bit of time to gather experience and get used to, obviously, No Line?
It's gonna be a tough one. I guess we're gonna have to see. Depending on how much time I have, I don't know. But yeah. I'll definitely be running No Line for a few tracks in the season.
Yep. All right, yeah, because I'm on board with you as well. I've been running No Line since I've been playing this game, and
Yeah.
fuck me, it's hard, but it's all
Yeah,
right.
it's a tough one.
No,
but
I'm
you just
finding
gotta
it
commit.
difficult too. Some tracks. Me personally, sorry, not finding it too difficult. I feel like running No Line on this one's been a lot easier to learn.
Yeah, I agree.
But then again, it's like you're doing that in time trial. You chuck yourself into a race, it's a different scenario. So
Yeah, definitely.
with heavier fuel, and obviously the brake markers in the game are different when you run line. So to adjust to your weight of your car, all that yada 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 stuff. So Yeah, even with Belgium, I had to switch to line just to readjust myself, really. So yeah.
All right, I believe that's besides any more questions, Checkered Flag?
No, that is all good. So, from
All right.
Chill Pill and I, that's been Singapore and Japan. Amazing stuff. Yusuf Goat takes out both wins almost. JT Galley
Almost.
won the one in Japan. Fantastic stuff from him. Team principals will be absolutely loving this from Yusuf Goat. So I know they'll be all fighting for Yusuf Goat. And Yusuf, I know you'll be... Yusuf, do you have any preferences maybe?
Just get me in a good looking car, a good sounding car, and I'll be fine.
How does the Alpine look?
It's the
It's
fastest
quite
car,
nice.
apparently.
It's fast too.
Oh, good, dude. Alright. Well, we'll catch you later then. That's been Chill Pill and I, and this has been rounds 2 and 3 of preseason. Do we have any more races tomorrow, Chill Pill?
I believe so. I believe it is Monza and... Oh, bear with me 2 seconds. Monza and Jeddah tomorrow. So
Oh,
that should be
good,
interesting.
and they will be taken with commentary from... not too
I'm not
sure.
too sure.
Whoever Div 3 commentator, whoever will be our commentators for Sunday night, sorry. So, I think Scotty is on that list, I believe.
Well, Scotty's the
Broseph.
goat, so...
Yeah, Scotty's the great. Anyways, that's been us. We'll see you in tomorrow's race, and from us, that's goodbye.
See ya.
And
Is that wrapped up?
stop
Finale?
broadcast.